Swiggity swag, what's in the bag? Jay here, and I'm bringing you guys another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And this is a battle against SacredFireNegro, aka Nick. We were just kind of, having a fun-ish battle, I guess. It was just like a friendly battle. But yeah, looking at my team, I messed that up. Looking at my team, I just kind of threw shit together, and looking at his team is kind of scary. He's packing the Charizard, the Landorus. I'm packing the Charizard, the Landorus, and he's packing the Conkeldurr. Ah, man, that Conkeldurr gave me so much trouble. Like, I don't even know, man. I need to get me an Assault Vest Conkeldurr because that thing is way too way too powerful and way unexpected. Like, it's ridiculous, man. It is ridiculous. But I'm gonna go ahead and lead off with my Smeargle as he leads off with his Rotom. I go straight for the Spore because, why not? But then it occurred to me, wait, he is probably Resto Chesto, so he has the Chesto Berry, and he has just that. He shows me the Chesto Berry, and I'm like, well, damn. So I just wasted my whole first turn of the battle. So he's gonna go ahead and go for the Volt Switch, and he is gonna go into that problematic fucking Conkeldurr that he has, and yeah, me expecting the Mach Punch because the Mach Punch just seems kind of obvious. I'm gonna go into my Trevenant to take it. Well, not to take it, but to be immune to it, as he does just that. But now I make a really big mistake. I go for the Will-O-Wisp. I don't know why I thought he had Iron Fist or something, because Guts is obviously the superior set. And yeah, I just made the really bad play because I just made that Conkeldurr way more stronger than it needed to be, and my Trevenant just dies. And yeah, it's really bad. Even though I'm getting residual damage, it's not good. But I'm gonna go ahead and go into Landorus, go for the Psychic. It is Sheer Force boosted, but he lives it, and I'm like, how did you live? I'm like, how did you live? How did you live, Nick? And he was like, Assault Vest. He was like, Assault Vest. Well, I think his words were like, Assault Vest, my nigga. And I'm like, okay, well, fuck that shit. Okay, the game is over. I'm gonna get swept by this thing. But I bring in my Charizard now, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead, Mega Evolve, go for the Dragon Dance. I don't even care anymore. I'm tired. I'm just gonna go for it. So I do just that. I go ahead, Mega Evolve, Mega Charizard X. I go for the Dragon Dance, because that's basically all I can do. Luckily for me, he actually switches out. He doesn't go for like a random ass, well, he doesn't go for like a rock type move or anything like that. So my Charizard's sitting at +1, and let me just tell you guys, Mega Charizard X, if you have not seen it put in work before, you're gonna see it put in work now. I have seen this thing sweep somebody. I've seen it sweep people. It's a threat. Like, Mega Charizard X is a threat. Okay, it is bad. Like, and I mean, even though like that Earthquake did like nothing to the Mew because it ate it up like that, this outrage though, Tough Claws boosted, Stab boosted is +1. The Mew can't take that, so that's one Pokemon down to the to my Charizard. He brings in his Charizard. Now he told me that his Charizard was like a defensive Charizard, and even with his Charizard being a defensive Charizard, it is not going to be able to take a +1 Stab, Tough Claws boosted Outrage from my Charizard X. So like, just look at that HP bar, whoop, and take out 2 Pokemon with the Charizard X. So I basically just even up the score with this Charizard alone. Luckily for me, I get the 3-turn Outrage, so I am able to go for the Outrage on this Rotom, and I end up taking out the Rotom. He probably didn't even need the Rotom anymore. That's probably why he just brought it in to let it die and go ahead and let me get confused, which kind of sucks because honestly, right here, I totally misplayed this. I should have just switched out here, but I'm like, no, because that Landorus is still a problem. I want to try to at least hit through confusion and go for the Outrage again and take out the Landorus, but no, I hit myself, and he goes for the Rock Polish right here, which is like, damn, okay, he goes for the Rock Polish, and now he's gonna outspeed basically everything on my team, and my Charizard cannot take an Earth Power because he's obviously Sheer Force. Because you don't run Earth Power with Sand Force, really. I mean, you can, but Sheer Force just seems more superior. But just because he's a special variant, I can bring in my Blissey and just eat that hit. Like, oh my goodness, Blissey just eats that hit up like no. Oh my gosh, it's great. I love Blissey. Like, if I haven't said it before, I'm gonna say it now. I love Blissey, and it's just great. But I think I go for the toxic. Did I go for the toxic? Yeah, I did. Just because, you know, why not? And he's gonna go for the focus blast, and even though he goes for the focus blast, it does not even matter. Blissey still takes it pretty well, and I go for the seismic toss just to try to get some damage on the Landorus, because I know that Landorus does not have any type of recovery move outside of maybe rest. But who runs rest on a on a Landorus? I have never seen that before. You know, hey, rest on a Landorus, new meta, right? I know it's new meta. But yeah, I think this turn I go for the soft boiled, and I think he predicts me to go for either the seismic toss or whatever. But I just go for the soft boiled because I want my Blissey at a decent amount of HP, because another focus blast would have probably put me in the yellow, and I did not want that. But he just goes into his Conkeldurr. Luckily for me, you know, the burn is enough to take him out because he was at like 1 HP or something. So that's good for me. It's good that I burned it, but at the same time it was bad because that Conkeldurr just ripped through like 2 of my Pokemon. But now he brings in the Victini. I'm thinking, okay, this Victini is probably physical just by the way he brought it in. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Smeargle just to let it die, because I don't need my Smeargle. I'm not going to get any kind of chance to set up hazards with my Smeargle. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring it in, let it die as death fodder. So then I can go ahead and bring in my Greninja. My Greninja is Choice Scarfed. Unfortunately though, I brought the wrong, well, I didn't really bring the wrong Greninja. It's just that this Greninja set, it's not good. It's not the best Greninja set, honestly. But I go for the Dark Pulse here because, you know, I'm like, well, if he stays in with the Victini, I can try to kill it with the Dark Pulse, but he just goes into the Landorus, and I kill it with the Dark Pulse, which luckily for me I am able to kill it with the Dark Pulse. But now he's gonna bring in the Victini, and I'm just gonna go for the Dark Pulse with my Greninja. I kind of wish I had Surf or Hydro Pump on this Greninja. This Greninja actually runs Scald, and that basically sort of was my downfall, because believe me, if I had the Hydro Pump, this game would have been over. But I didn't have the Hydro Pump. I have Scald, and you know, Greninja was Choice Scarf. So, you know, yeah, that's basically it for Greninja. And so now I bring in my Blissey. It doesn't even matter because this Victini is going to destroy my Blissey with a V-Create, and that is good game, Nick. So if you guys enjoyed this little short battle, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out Nick's channel. It will be in the video description. I hit my hand on my desk. This was a really straightforward game, but I decided, you know, I shouldn't leave you guys without any uploads just until I can figure out what I want to do for an LP. I'm still thinking about doing Pokemon Platinum Egglock. I'm also thinking about trying a co-op with someone. I don't know. But yeah, until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace.